Happy Friday, everybody. It is 3:15. I finished teaching just under an hour ago. So I am currently nipping around and packing my bag. Scott and I are going to the cottage this weekend. It's been a while since we've been to the cottage. Actually, it was just before Christmas the last time we went. So we are going to head up, and it's cold. The high for tomorrow, I think, is -11. So I'm mentally preparing myself for that, but it does mean that I get to have a roaring fire all weekend and potentially an outdoor bonfire, which also makes me super, super happy. Love that. It's like my favorite thing. So just currently, clothes are all packed. Just packing some electronics, digital stuff. And then I think Scott's wrapping up work. He's packed, and we are hoping to beat traffic. Although I don't think there's going to be very much traffic, given that we're still in lockdown. But we are allowed to travel to the cottage before anyone tries to come for my head. We are allowed to go. So yeah, I know I'm going to try and go skating this weekend. I brought my skates and packed my skates. I'm going to try not to be a scaredy cat. I don't think I've mentioned it here, but well, I have over the years, but I've had some injuries with my knees, and anything that I think is going to cause me to be decrepit for any length of time makes me, obviously, I think, reasonably allowed to be nervous. But sometimes I think I'm a little too guarded on it. So anyways, I'm going to push myself and try and go skating for a little bit this weekend. Yeah, other than that, like, there's really no plans. Obviously, with it being winter, there's no real chainsaw activity because I think there's actual snow up there. I think they had, like, there's a plow out the other day. So I'm not sure if the snow is still there, if it's planning to snow more or just be cold. I know the lake has been frozen, a little bit open, frozen, a little bit open. So I'm not sure what the state of that is. But we will find out. We will see. So we found winter. It's in Barrie. And everyone, of course, is now forgetting how to drive, because that's what happens in Canada when it snows. People forget what it looks like. But yeah, at least this way, even though you're losing light, the snow is very reflective, so it's still actually brighter right now than it would be if there was no snow, so can't complain. So first of all, I want everyone's opinion on this, because Scott's family plays Crazy Eights
with
wrong.
The true rules.
No, he thinks it's true rules. I went to Facebook a while ago, and
The
only
rules of champions.
Only his family agreed with it, so I know that I'm not wrong. But in this case, it worked to my benefit. So they do Jack, Ace, and threes as skip your turns. So you can imagine Scott's horror when he played the 5 of diamonds, and I said, sit tight, buckle up, miss all your turns, and 8. So consider himself murked. Good morning. So I slept in because I woke up really early, and Scott ended up watching Shrek at an obscene volume. So we're just kind of sitting and chilling under the blanket. Scott is trying to steal my blanket sitting on the floor. Nice hot fire. We just have the news on. But it looks really pretty out, although it's also very cold. So this is how you go for a walk at the cottage. You wear so many layers that you sweat before you can go up. So, hoodie, hat, long sleeve thermal, snow pants. Under the snow pants, we have sweatpants. Under the sweatpants, we have leggings, because girl does not want to be cold. I have like fuzzy reading socks that I can just manage to wedge into my winter boots. And then we have balaclavas, face coverings, whatever you want to call them, gloves, and a winter coat, determined not to freeze. Fresh snow, but the thing is the rise on these stairs is very steep, so you don't actually know how big the snow is or how far. Woo! You're gonna fall.
Maybe
like that.
Snowshoes.
Snowshoes might be a thing.
Yeah, okay, let's try it.
Okay. The concern is that Scott's wearing some of his dad's boots that have like this ginormous sole on them. They're like moon boots. So we weren't sure if they were going to fit in the snowshoes. But it is quite deep, and actually not as cold as I thought it was going to be. So I'm probably overdressed, but I'd rather be hot than cold. He's always like, layer or unzip the layers. But yeah, the snow is a little deeper than we thought it was. So time to sit up. Man of the hour.
Maybe watch the stubborns.
Okay. Where are you? Come back. Are you already tired?
I'm tired.
No, not allowed. My adventuring led to quite the adventure. Didn't feel the ice at first, and then it broke. I have a very wet boot now. So we just got to see Scott's grandfather, Bubba, for a nice little visit. Distanced, of course. We haven't actually seen him since, like maybe November, I think. Because every time we come up, he's not been around. So it was really nice catching up with him. We are just gonna have some chicken wings for lunch, warm up. Face is a little bit cold. So my foot has survived the falling through the ice. I'm not sure what my boots like, but I was going to my boot by the fire and my socks by the fire and just kind of lounge by the fire, which is like my favorite thing to do at the cottage, at least in the wintertime. So yeah, I think we're just gonna hang out and chill. We watched a movie earlier this morning, Air Force One, and I said with Indiana Jones. Can't think of the actor's name, but I'd never seen it before. I didn't even get to see the whole movie. Good morning. So I definitely filmed a bit yesterday, and then of course, for whatever reason, my vlogging camera and SD card are not cooperating, so it's full, and I apparently cut myself off. So I was saying, we just pretty much had a really lazy afternoon because it was quite chilly out. Scott and I went to the hot tub for a bit, and then when we came back in, it was kind of a flip through between like golf, the news, and in the evening we went back to watching his Dark Materials. I think we watched like 4 or 5 episodes. We just kept going, and they didn't stop me, so we kept going. So it's a really, really good series. So I'm super happy that there's like 2 seasons already, so that Scott and I can finish season 1 and then blast through season 2. But yeah, so it's Sunday morning. Sorry, my arm is getting hella tired. And again, we are just kind of throwing on whatever random movies are on TV. So you have Die Hard 2 playing right now. We're having breakfast. Scott and I are going to pack up soon. We don't have an exact time frame of when we're going to be going home. I need to get some work done, obviously, for this week and get my lessons and stuff up for tomorrow. But that shouldn't take me an overly long time to do, so I'm not really in a rush. And I just enjoy being up here. So yeah, it was not nearly as eventful. We didn't get to go skating because again, we were just kind of like knackered from even though it was a short snowshoe walk, because there's so much powder. It was like a struggle to walk through it, so we got our cardio in for the day. That's all that matters. But yeah, I will check in with you guys in a bit. Hey everyone, so I am back from the cottage and have been for like, I don't know, almost 7 hours. It's 7:45. I'm just about to hop onto a webinar training, kind of a spur of the moment thing. I had purchased something, and then through one of the many funnels between signing up to purchase and then actually paying for it, there was a webinar that was of interest. So it happened to be starting in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna hop onto that. I was gonna tidy my office so I got a nice fresh clean space for work tomorrow, but that hasn't quite happened. So I'm hoping that this webinar is about 45 minutes. I know it ends up going usually over an hour once they do like the Q&As and things. At least that's been my experience in the past. But I figure I'll do that. I'm going to get my bullet journal set up for this week, get some things laid out, because I really just need to stop doing the thing that I always do, which is talk a lot and not do anything. So I'm really going to hustle this week to get some things in order and get some things sorted out, because I need to make some change. I need to do some things. I need to accomplish some stuff. So I'll probably just leave it here for this weekend. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in this week's regular video, and I'll see you guys next weekend as well. Have a good one. See ya!